We begin with video first seen here on 12 News. Glendale police. This is dash cam video. Somebody jumping on one of their parked patrol cars during a protest, smashing in the windshield. This is just some of the damage that police say unruly demonstrators caused at a protest against federal immigration orders just last night. We have team coverage on this story, including reaction from local businesses in the area.
But first, let's start with 12 News journalist Gabriela Becerra. She reported from that protest and is live in Glendale now with what we're learning from police. Gabby?
Well, Troy Bay, last night this entire block behind me was filled with about 1,000 people who started off peacefully protesting, but as the night went on, we started to see some of that unruly behavior, and at times it got dangerous. At one point, someone stole a police car and drove it at a high rate of speed and spun out in the intersection where everyone was gathered before getting out and running into a crowd of people. Police have not yet identified or arrested that person. Others began throwing explosives, chunks of concrete and glass bottles at a line of officers in riot gear. Police say 5 marked patrol cars have broken windows, shattered windshields, slashed tires, and damaged hoods and body panels. But luckily, no one was seriously injured.
Sometimes you got to cut your losses. Sometimes property's not that much of a priority versus life or the preservation of life or injury. So, we have the full faith and trust in our command that's out there making those decisions.
And peaceful protesters seemed to leave the area when that unruly behavior began. Officers moved in with chemical agents to eventually clear the intersection around 10:30 last night. At this point, no arrests have been made, but detectives are currently reviewing video and other evidence that could possibly lead to arrests this week. They're asking that if anyone knows anything about what happened last night, that you give police a call or silent witness to remain anonymous. Live in Glendale, Gabriela Becerra, 12 News.
And Gabby, you and your photographers did such a great job reporting on that last night. But it was amazing to me to see the restraint of those officers out there who appeared to just kind of be standing there while there's mayhem happening all around them. I was surprised they didn't move in earlier to kind of try to get people out of there. They watched them for hours, it seemed.
Well, police tell me that's all just part of their protocol. First, they start off with making announcements telling people that they need to get on the sidewalks and get out of the way. They also then can deploy some other less lethal tactics to get people to get back onto the sidewalks. All of those were displayed last night, and they will prepare to use those again in the future if something like this were to happen.
Gabriela, thank you for that reporting.